YouTube and welcome back to another NHL 25 video. I didn't want to make any videos about content release this week because, in all fairness, I didn't even want to give them 5 minutes of attention because if this is what they call a good content, I don't know what they're smoking. I don't know why they think that anyone in the community really wants to see these cards or even use these cards. On Wednesday they released 5 new Protect the Net players. Great, but 82 overall, Dwayson Rolston, Ken Dineko, David Backes, who would even use these cards? I also understand that these cards are released for the set, so let's say, I don't know, if you pull him in the pack or something, you can then after trade them in, but at the same time, any card they release should have some kind of, I don't know, purpose. Then someone actually in the community would be like, you know what? I know it's a lower overall card, but I'm building a team, so this player is still usable. Is any of them usable? Adam Foote, probably yes. Brian Trotter also probably is usable, but David Backes, Ken Dineko, and Dwayson Rolston, probably not. Then we have these 4 random guys from Europe. I'm from Europe, I watch a lot of European hockey, but at the same time, 4 cards. Supernatural event was like months ago. Why are they still releasing the same content? What exactly is supernatural about these cards? What makes them supernatural? Would be nice to understand why are they giving these guys an actual supernatural card. At this point, it just feels like every single content drop is scheduled. They basically press the button and move on. There is no vision where the content is going. There is no vision of how the cards are upgrading. And in general, this is just me ranting about the content because firstly, we don't have enough cards to actually build a team. Everyone's team is the same. Cards don't get any upgrades. And they also call this Team of the Week when they only give us 6 players. This is Line of the Week, not Team of the Week, EA. It's great to see that Matthew Tkachuk finally have a usable card early in the game. He actually can skate. But is there anyone in the community excited about 84 overall Vincent Trocheck? I'm a Rangers fan and even I am not excited about this card. Last Thursday they released the PWHL in NHL 25. And as a biased PWHL fan, I am happy about these cards. Are these cards for everyone? 100% no. Why everyone else in the community should feel like they are left out if they are not interested in these cards? Are these cards usable? Yes. Are they fun to use? Yes. But if you don't want to use them, there is basically nothing for you to add to your team. We also receive new X Factors. Again, biased PWHL fan. Love to see that Taylor Hayes is getting a captain's card. Natalie Spooner is our new Supercharge X Factor. But it just feels that the content team absolutely forget about the Series 1 X Factors. Connor McDavid is at 87 overall. And in my opinion, the reason they only upgraded him to the 87 because they couldn't ignore his milestone. At the same time, Nikita Kucherov also achieved the milestone in November. Did they release a card? No. Willie Nylander is at 85. Very usable card. No, it's not. Don't even want to talk about Heiskanen because, again, really good card. Doesn't even have the worst season. You could easily come up with some kind of stupid content just to give him an upgrade. Adam Fox is an 86. Like, are they even watching real NHL? Rangers stink. Power up icons. How are they choosing who is getting an upgrade? Let's say you made Bobby Orr. He's definitely not getting an upgrade anytime soon. Or is he? I didn't make a video where I'm complaining or, I don't know, having just a rant about the content or the game because I found the ways how I can enjoy the game and I was absolutely ignoring the lack of content, the lack of vision. There is like, I don't know, identity crisis in general for NHL 25. Maybe there is some kind of, I don't know, vision behind it, but because EA absolutely don't communicate with the community, we just don't understand what is happening. Like, how often will the X Factors upgrade? When are we expecting to see new team builders or Series 2 X Factors? Is there even a plan? They did release the next few events. For example, Protect the Net is over and today we will see the new Frozen Force. The Frozen Force will be the holiday event and it will highlight all the best players from the NHL. And I believe that this is where we will see our Nikita Kucherov upgrade, maybe even Heiskanen, and who knows, Matthews and so on. But if that's the case, and that's why they didn't upgrade Kucherov because there was an event scheduled where, let's say, Kucherov is getting an MSP, that will definitely not work. So I don't know. Nikita Kucherov, for example, got a 6-point game yesterday. Definitely would deserve an upgrade. Definitely would deserve, I don't know, a game breaker card or something. But the game breakers are not coming out until Tuesday next week. So if he's not getting an MSP today, then we potentially need to wait until Tuesday. The guy didn't upgrade at all this year. Come on, EA. Don't take me wrong, he is still a good card. 89 speed and the shooting and the hands are okay. Also, zone ability 1T is one of the best in the game. But because his card is still at 85 overall, he's slowly getting moved to the 2nd, 3rd, and even 4th line. Some people even benched him at this point. Don't take me wrong, I know there is probably a lot EA cannot share with the community. There is probably a plan behind it. There probably are a lot of things we just don't understand. But I don't know, dropping a tweet or a post on Reddit or somewhere on socials every now and then, or okay, you don't want to connect with the community, there is a design console, tell them so we can share it with the community. They don't even talk to us. We are asking questions, what is happening, what does Nikita Kucherov need to do to actually get an upgrade? Zero, silence. In my opinion, if today's event is not an absolute banger with some really good MSPs, with some understanding where the content is going, the game will be dead. They also release an information in their blog where Team of the Year will be delayed. So basically, usually we see Team of the Year event at the beginning of January. Now it will be at the end of the January. So it means we still need to wait and wait and wait. I will absolutely skip the Team of the Year because I think it's an absolute waste of your resource, but it's just my opinion. I will continue building MSPs. I will continue just using random cards. I don't want to invest in one card and then just use it for the rest of the year, considering how much it will cost. Also, if they're releasing upgrades every 3 months, is it actually worth paying, I don't know, 2 million coins for one card? There will be a lot of people in the community who will still go and do that. Personally, I will skip it. I got every single Team of the Year card the last 2 years, but this year, you know what? If I can make someone without, I don't know, let's say they release objectives and you can get half of the collectibles you need, then maybe I will make it. If I need to just invest my fodder into the collectibles to make, I don't know, McDavid, I will keep his Supercharge X Factor. If Matthews is getting a Team of the Year card, or I don't know, Nathan McKinnon or Makar, I'm not making it. Because the point I was making in one of the other videos I released earlier was to upgrade any of these cards, they need to release a card. So basically, it's a milestone card to upgrade Team of the Year. It's a game breaker card to upgrade Team of the Year. So I will just pick up those cards if I really want to use that player. Eventually, they also probably will give us an MSPs for Matthews, Makar, or any other cards who usually get a Team of the Year card. The event after the Frozen Force will be the Gallery of Greats. Last year, absolutely loved the Gallery of Greats event, but we also had a better vision of where the content is going. This year, we see 5 MSPs each Friday, and then we have to wonder, is that it? Will there be something else? And if you look at the week 2 of every single content drop, it's an absolute copy-paste from week 1. Even today's event, 100% will have new cards, but the structure of the event will be exact the same. Objectives, moments, wildcard. Don't take me wrong, I love the fact that we can get ourselves free MSPs every single week, so it helps people who don't spend any money and just grind the game like I am doing it. But at the same time, doing the same thing over and over and over again is just boring. In average, we see around 20 cards each week released by EA. Okay, maybe let's say 30 cards because there is a lot of 82 overall cards, which really doesn't make anyone's team. They are just team items or cards for objectives. I also understand that NHL Ultimate Team is one of the smallest Ultimate Teams out there and their resources are like very limited. But having 30 cards released each week in the Ultimate Team, in my opinion, is unacceptable. There are so many good players who usually don't get a card, but at the same time, they release the same player multiple times already. If there is more than one person in content team, then they definitely don't talk to each other. Probably after I recorded today's video, they will release new team builders, new X Factors, the banger content, and I will be like, okay, now I look stupid. But it still doesn't change the fact that the content weekly is not good enough. There is really no any excitement to log in. I basically just open the Twitter, I don't know, find the hot content page or Fasto or someone else, look at the new cards, or even just open my Discord because I have a lot of people posting the content there, have a look at the cards and like, yeah, that's it. Glad that I didn't stay up until 10 p.m. to actually look at this. I don't want to be that angry person on YouTube who just complains about everything, so in my opinion, the way to actually shift the content and make it more exciting would be bring back the game day cards. If EA don't want to release more cards and make the content more exciting, it's quite easy. On Tuesdays, release the game day cards like it was in NHL 24 for players who will play any NHL games on Wednesdays and Thursdays. Then on Fridays, they will receive an upgrade. Or maybe do that on Fridays because during the weekend, there always are a lot of games. They also need to find a way how to implement the player programs. They already showed that they can use that as an XP pad. The objectives need to be more exciting. They need to give us something to grind towards to. Even if the card is not maybe the top tier card, I don't know, if it's an 85, an 86 or something like that. I personally think Panarin Moment was a really good addition. Drop that every 3 weeks, something like that. Let the community grind, let the community talk about the content. At the moment, no one talks about the content, no one cares about the content. At this point, no one even cares about the game. More and more people, more and more content creators are stopping streaming, creating content for the game because it's so repetitive and so boring. I really feel sorry for people who have to make a living out of this game because it's the hardest year we've probably ever seen. I know it's not EA's job to make content creators' life easier because in the end of the day, you're a content creator. You have to make content and come up with something original. But if you receive 10 cards on Wednesday and none of them are usable, it's really hard to come up with any creative ideas. So what I personally think, if today's content will be exact the same as the Protect the Net or the content before, and the only difference will be the 5 new MSPs, we are absolutely screwed. If today we will not see the team builders, upgrade for Kucherov, or maybe some of the hologram icons, then it's clear that EA don't care about the community and all they care is about the puck sales. So basically, yes, money. I really apologize for making a negative video. I try to do them as little as possible recently because at the beginning of the year I was making a lot of negative videos, and then I said, you know what, I am done. I will just play the game and go with it, and whatever comes next, it just is what it is. But looking at the content the last 2 weeks, outside of Fridays, which also, like I said, I like the MSPs, don't take me wrong, but the actual structure of the content is so boring. I don't think there is a single person out there who is excited about the content on Tuesdays or Wednesdays. If I'm wrong, that's fine. Let me know down in the comment sections below. What do you think about the content? How would you change the content? Give me some ideas. I will pass them to EA. Will they listen? Who knows? But maybe you will see your idea in the game. And if that happens, you could potentially say, I saved the hat. Thanks for watching today's video. Have a good one and see you on the ice.